Hi everyone, Malcolm from Full Contact Software. Today I'm going to be taking you through networking with Club Administrator. So let me just open up a file window and so we can talk a little bit about how the network's configured. All right, so at the moment the network we're on, there's several computers on it. If we come here, you can see the Zoom Room computer. That's the one we're on at the moment. Now, when you open up your file window, you may not see all your computers that are actually on the network here. It depends on the settings on the computers, but if you know the name of the computer, you can just type it in here. So if we do / and Dojo admin, that's the main computer that we've got Club Administrator installed on this network. And then there's another computer on here, / Dojo entry. That's the one on this computer on this network that has the class entry module installed on it. Now I'm going to show you how all that works. So if we go to the main computer first of all, now I've opened up a TeamViewer window. Here we go. Here's TeamViewer. So let me just close this for a sec. So this is the main computer, and I've already got Dojo Club Administrator open. And if I open up a file window on this computer, on here, if we go to C drive, you'll see there's the Club Administrator folder in there. Now, by default, when you install Club Administrator, it'll install in the Club Admin folder on the C drive. Now, I recommend you leave it that way. That way, it's easy if you're getting support for us to know where everything is. Now, we're going to be talking about the network settings. So across your network, there's basically 3 types of installs you can have. The first one is your main install. So there'll be a main computer that will have the main version of Club Administrator installed on it with the main database that all your data is stored in. So that's your main install. Then there's the class entry installs, which the main computer links to. Okay, so currently on here, if I go to data and data synchronize, you can see in here Dojo entry / club admin / class entry ACCDR. That's the computer that this currently has the class entry module installed on. You can also have more main modules installed on other computers. So that's the 3 types of installs you'll have. You'll have remote main modules, class entry modules, and your main module, main install. Now, with your class entry modules, your main computer needs to be able to access them. So when I'm on this computer, if I want to load the attendance data from, and it's saying there's no records found, if I want to load the attendance data from the other computer, then it needs to have access to that computer. So that computer, the Dojo admin, Dojo entry computer, needs to have the Club admin folder shared so this computer that we're currently on can access it. If you've got a remote main module installed, then it needs to be able to access the data on your main PC. I do have a remote main module installed. I have a couple of them, in fact. And so on this computer, under the Club admin folder, that needs to be shared so those computers can access it. So now, if here I right click on it, I click properties and sharing, advanced sharing, you'll see under here it's got share this folder ticked. I've left the share name as Club admin, and then under permissions, it's got full control, change and read. all ticked, so that allows access, full access to everyone on the network. That's only people on the network. No one else can access it, only people on your private network. Okay, so that needs to be shared if you're going to have remote modules installed. On your remote PCs, if you're going to have the class entry module or a second module installed, then you need to also have those shared. So, for example, the Zoom Room computer here that we can see on the network, if I double click on that, you can see it's got Club Admin currently shared on it. Now, if I go to the Zoom computer here, so this is the file window for the computer we're currently on. And I go to C drive and I go to Club Admin. If I go back, sorry, and I right click on Club Admin and I click Properties and Sharing and Advanced Sharing, you can see it's shared. Now, if I unshare that and click Apply, saying there's one user connected, yes, I want to continue. So now that's no longer shared. If I close that, so now if we go back to the main computer, here we are on the main computer, and I refresh that, oh, you can see there's no Club Admin share in that computer, so I wouldn't be able to access the class entry module in that folder. So now if we just go back and we reshare that, so if I go back to here, this is again on the Zoom Room computer, and I right click on it and click Properties, Sharing, Advanced Sharing. I tick Share this folder, so it's come up as Club Admin, Permissions, and allow full access, Apply, okay, Apply, okay, and close. So I've shared that folder now. So if we go back to our main computer, our main Dojo admin computer, and again, we refresh that screen, now we can see, again, we can access that. Now, let me just, let's say I wanted to share, I wanted to set up start using the class entry module on this computer. The easiest way for me to do it is to double check that I've got access to that folder by going in there. And then I can right click on here and click copy to copy the network address of that share. Go back to Club Administrator, alternate entry location 1, and just paste, just Control V for paste, and /, and then if we double click on that, it'll open up a file window and we can see all the files in there. Select the class entry module, click OK, and we've now got the correct address we want to link to. Now, if I unclick the sync for the first one and just click it for the second one, and we click load attendance data, it's saying no attendance record found, which I just did that just to confirm that I have got access to that main module. Now, you'd normally, if you were wanting both of those to sync automatically, you'd leave both of those synced. If we click full sync, when you'd first set it up, before you can use it, you need to synchronize it. So you'd select it and click full synchronize or send me member details, either way. And now it's going to go through your database and send everything over to the class entry module on the other computer. And when you see that happening, obviously, you know that it's working. So there can be lots of different ways networks can be set up. If somebody's set up your network, if somebody's, you've had a professional come in and set up your network, then it may be more complicated than what I've just been I've just shown you. There's lots and lots of different ways people can set up a network, and you'll need to contact them. If you've had someone set it up and you try and do what I've just shown you and that doesn't work, then you'll need to contact them to have them have a look at it. But that's a basic overview of networking. Now, just before I finish up, if I go to settings and in here we go network and internet, and network and sharing center. This is under Windows 10. And then it brings up your network sharing center. And then it's got change advanced sharing options. You can see here it's got private current network discovery. Turn on network discovery, turn on automatic setup of network connected devices, and turn on file and printer sharing. You need to turn on network discovery and file and printer sharing to enable the remote computers to be able to access your network. So make sure you have that turned on all your computers. Sometimes if you can't access the, if you can't get the network settings to work, check that you've got this set up correctly. Otherwise, that might be stopping you from being able to do that. Anyway, have a great day. I hope you enjoy using Club Administrator, and I hope my quick run through of networking has helped you to understand how networking works. And I